Given that this is our second year in Australia with Ventures, I can only imagine you're keen to hear how our first year founders are going, and many of them were the facilitators in the room. With that, we have last year's venture founders with some 90-second updates. And first to bring up on stage is Sarah Gunn with GoGo Events.
You're on. I'm on. Okay, so thank you, Sarah Gunn from GoGo Events. We were a first-year venture. The impact of SheEO on my business on me personally, first of all, it has given me a place of belonging. It's been a place to reignite my courage. I found my tribe here. I'm understood here, whereas in many other business settings, I would just watch, garage doors roll down when I talked about funding or investment or support. So here is my tribe. Thank you. At GoGo, we create pathways for women who have been marginalised or experienced homelessness back into the workforce, and we've impacted 85 women in our little micro business over the last 6 years, to be, no one else saw any appeal in that from investment. It wasn't till 500 Australian women said, I value that and I value what you're doing, and wanted to come on board with us. So COVID has allowed, there's no events now, right? So we're closed down, but this has given us an opportunity to dive deep into what's really important to us. So we've taken the learnings, the best bits of GoGo. We've said, what could we do to make it better and foolproof? And so in February, we launched our inclusive work program, and I'm very excited to say that on this call, I hope, if Trent is still there, through SheEO, we have found an investor, an incredible woman whose purpose-driven business is going to support our work with women at risk to change their lives and to change society.
Awesome. Thank you, Sarah. Next up, we have Lucinda Hartley, who joined us a little bit late, but she's always here. Lucinda of Neighborlytics, come up and give us your 90-second update.
Okay. Look, Neighborlytics is a 2018 venture. We are a social analytics platform for neighborhoods. So we measure the well-being and livability of neighborhoods based on their digital footprint. And COVID's actually been an incredibly exciting time for us as we measure the trends in neighborhood behavior and lifestyle. And one of the overarching stories and narratives that's really coming through from a data perspective is that we're moving away. Previously, neighborhoods were all built around kind of commerce and destinations. They're actually flipping and becoming much more around community and local living and lifestyle. And there's a new narrative that we're calling a new local that's coming out of this story. And we've released a free data report that compares the behavior and lifestyle trends between Melbourne, Sydney, and Brisbane. And would love your feedback on that. That's available through our website. But the next step for us is that we are creating a State of Australian Neighbourhoods report. Decision makers, investors, in terms of thinking about how we invest post-COVID, really needing to level set and actually understand what has the impact been for local business, for industry, for public spaces, for community. And we're creating that as a data resource to give to the industry. And we can always have an ask at SheEO. So if there's anyone in your network who would be interested to be a sponsor as part of that data resource that we are creating to help decision makers prioritize how they spend and prioritize actions after COVID. We'd love to talk to you about that. But also my note today is really just thanks. So we came on board as a venture, not actually knowing that much about SheEO. We very quickly became activators because we realized this is an incredible, powerful community and tribe. And just thank you for all your support. And we love being part of this.
Awesome. Thank you, Lucinda from Melbourne. And next up, we're going to go all the way down to Tassie and bring in Jenny Brown of Environex, also one of last year's ventures, the only activator and the only venture at this time from Tasmania. So hopefully we can fix that this year.
I have to love technology. And it's great to be here. Thanks, Julie. It's great to see the girls that I spent the 2 days with in the retreat. I'm so sorry that the girls from this year have missed out on that, but I'm sure at some stage they'll all get together and experience what we experienced. So the last 18 months for myself has been extremely hectic. So I'm the co-founder and managing director of Envoronex. We are a sustainable environmental company. So we take waste plastic from industry, from businesses, reprocess it back into a virgin state, and then use that to remanufacture with. So our aim is to be able to close loop anything that comes through our doors. So over the last 18 months, we've got 3 hospital projects that we've got up and running. We're working with cosmetic industry. We're working in the transport industry with 2 closed-loop products. We're doing R&D with a US company for a product with just about everyone in Australia would have in their backyard. We're working with a German company as well on a new project. So it's just been extremely hectic. I'd just got to thank SheEO for everything that you've done to get this kick started. So thanks, Julie, and thanks everybody. It's a fantastic program.
Thank you, Jenny. And with that, we're going to come back up to New South Wales, right near me, over to Bondi, and bring up Christina Freeman from Grow Your Mind.
Hi, Julian. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much. I'm co-founder of Grow Your Mind, and for those of you that don't know Grow Your Mind, we're a mental health social venture and certified B Corp, and we are reclaiming that term mental health because we all have it and we can all learn ways to look after it. And how we do this is we've created a whole school program for primary schools, as well as physical resources for children from the age of 3 to 12, and to support their educators and families as well. When I stood in front of you in April 2019, I believe we were being used in 80 schools and by 250 families. Where we are right now, we are being used by over 2,000 families, 6,000 educators, and we estimate have reached over 100,000 students. So thank you so much, because this is in part due to the SheEO community. And what the loan has helped us do was, at the end of last year, we launched our Digital for Teachers school subscription, which is a comprehensive offering of the Grow Your Mind program online. Now, the timing couldn't have been better, because obviously with 2020, we saw a lot of things go online, including teaching. And this meant for the 800 educators that are subscribed to the Digital for Teachers, they were able to still teach key wellbeing and mental health lessons for their students. So thank you so much. And the other exciting thing that happened for us this year was we launched our Grow Your Mind podcast. Now, this is a free resource. It's kids teaching kids key wellbeing lessons in line with the curriculum. It's been listened to in over 60 countries, including Algeria, Iraq, Venezuela. We are in the process of series 2, so we're writing and recording that as we speak. We're going to be doing episodes on grief, gender, on climate change, resilience, and we have a new Grow Your Mind animal character to introduce. So there's a new part of the brain we're going to be teaching children about. I'm often asked how people can support the podcast, because it is a free teaching resource that can be used around the world, listened to around the world. If you'd like to join our imaginary band, jump on our website and you can support the podcast from as little as $5. And that goes to paying for the production of this next series. So thank you so much. We had such incredible support from this wonderful community. And I think over to MJ.
Yeah. So now we have MJ. Thank you, Christina. It's been exciting to watch all of your journeys here from last year to where we are now, COVID or no, not. Now we have MJ in speaking on World's Biggest Garage Sale, and there's a big campaign she's about to announce as well.
Absolutely. So I'm stepping in for Yaz, who couldn't be here today, from the World's Biggest Garage Sale, who is taking the make, use, recycle, circular economy to new heights. When COVID hit, Yaz and her team of 6 shifted from holding large-scale events, selling pre-loved dormant goods, to creating Australia's first circular economy precinct, located in Morningside, Queensland. It's been so successful that they've been able to expand their team, offering employment to 20 vulnerable youth. So they've gone from 6 to 26 during the year of COVID. and they're upcycling, redesigning, and repurposing donated furniture, pallets, and soft goods, and working with partners, including some of Australia's largest companies, including Officeworks, and taking thousands of items that would otherwise end up in landfill and repurposing them. So this month, and I'm putting it in the chat right this second, I'm really encouraging every single one of us to go and pledge. They're launching the 1 second campaign, asking people to pledge to source at least one secondhand gift this Christmas. So it's right there. Please go click on it. And I'm going to give you a bunch of data that will tell you why you should. Our waste increases up to 30% every holiday season. We just keep making more and more and buying more and more stuff. In Australia alone, people receive 20 million unwanted items each Christmas time. 20 million unwanted items. And if you keep up an existing product in circulation for 20% longer, you can get to carbon neutrality. So someone's saying they can't see the website. Okay, Julie put it back in. Okay, there you go. So please go right now. We still have a whole bunch of us online. Go and click on that and pledge. Thank you.